Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today? The Golden Boy returns once more. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun.
See? Forge. Well done, sire. By guile and deceit. You don't know his full plan. Perhaps he expected trickery. Perhaps the signatures weren't important. The point is...
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information, an old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry...
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one?
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance. I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead. Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to...
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is... Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, the more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the... Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait, we're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big...
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her... Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go... It's already happening. Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. Well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout with...
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate.
So the village is doomed.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing left. But mark my words, officers, we are going to reset it. Reset! I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex, employing hundreds. No, Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on. I accept your salute, Harry. All of it is true. I've got the centre, I've got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years I'll get the church too.
The pain is true. But will there be giant statues of the Clare brothers towering above it all? Joyce knew he was up to something.
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, workers on welfare, and landowners in a zone hate... Damn right I am, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as she is one day. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace. 2,372. Plus your...
2,373 is the size...
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez, and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams. Haven't you seen the crates outside, Harry? There's all sorts of fun stuff inside them. I mean, heck, this one has you and the lieutenant, me, and my novelty swordfish clock.
Did he just deflate slightly? Was there something he wanted you to ask about? Maybe you should come back if you learn something relevant and ask again. You should definitely come back here and ask again if you learn more about the Union's dealings. There's something he's not. Great,
Harry, great. I think we've truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debardeurs Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open. My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy. If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator. Yes, yes. Low-balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go. He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left. Empty all your barrels on me, Harry. Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an...
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction.
It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything...
You cannot but notice the prospect of you telling Joyce about your conversations is...
No, no, Harry. I'm perfectly neutral and 100% for transparency. I know people say a lot of bad things about the Debarders.
Yes,
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gum. Tell her about everything. Everard doesn't mind.
it is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him.
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you. How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me. Tribunal? That sounds serious, Harry. We Union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Let's change the subject.
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly.
He wants you to do more things for him before.
By all means, Harry. What's on your... I'm always happy to educate and... Very nice, Harry. Is there anything else? Oh, I know everything about you, Harry. I have a big fat fault, and the word on the street is your memory is a bit... hazy. If that's true, maybe I can help you out.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean...
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you would have a spot of memory trouble, well, let's just say a fat juicy folder could really fill in the blanks.
Words flow like a river of... I guess word has already reached him.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Harry has some questions he needs answers to.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first. As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those...
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau...
He got the name from the Census Bureau. And everything else?
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi, from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man.
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil? Of course, Harry, of course. You're not some kind of a fantastic racist now. No one's gonna know what you did with race there, Harry. Your race bonanza is safe with me. Word of how racy it got will never leave Martinet. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me.
rusting control panel with several...
What are wondering, man? How can I help you?
The unpromising race pupil returns.
What are wondering, man? How can I help?
Right to work! Right to... Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool. As you tap on the gauge,
There's no use pressing the heat.
translation, alternative translation.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second. Sylvie Malak. Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else?
You hear
Anything else I can help you? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-4, sir, glad.
feels good to get that off your chest, right?
Roger that. 10-10.
Yes?
Oh, hello, sweetie. So nice to see you again.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. You're chummy. Just go on.
Oh, I'd be delighted. No, it's the cryptid. Oh, yes. The eight-eyed Teratorn, the largest flying avian
Mutation.
until it was sighted by...
This renown seems a bit dubious. Your own catalogue comes up completely empty.
It happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Oamrao, the world's largest canyon sits alone in the blasted desert heat. The doctor wondered he was lost without any navigation equipment and desperately low on water. Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uva got there, or rather, hunting, a bird that big as a professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head topped.
Watch out.
Then, the Tetatorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes. For the bird was controlling his mind. It kept him from approaching. He could step back. Every time he stepped forward, the 8-eyed Tetatorn was indifferent to him, as long as he didn't get closer than 2 steps. Yes, wait, sweetie. Cryptozoologists have been...
Modern radar telemetry shut.
This one I liked.
He's sincere. He likes the audacity of it.
Sadly, yes. But there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls.
Not really. It's just style.
Very.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People... Of course, dear.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Yeah, my friends.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
This is what happens if you take the law in.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole...
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
The fuck is that supposed?
We're not bees. We're men.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What? So are the local gangs. The fucking...
Yeah. What are they now, huh?
These people are trained military professionals with decades of...
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and We got weapons of our own. We got Ester 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home. I guess we're gonna see.
That was an unsure phrasing.
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum. What do you mean, okay? No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
All he means is that...
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Starting from the right. Wants the world to know he's a macho. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Across at the other table. He spent his youth in Villalobos, a housing project. And then, standard working boot. Steel ring. The emblem on his vest says, in the far corner, standard working boot. Steel size 41, with the light step. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 40. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the correct. Exactly. You've stood there for about...
The fuck is with you, fella? What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th heart. Or what? You want to be...
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy...
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here.
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it.
So let me get this straight. There is an eighth Hardy boy?
That's right. We're not talking about this. You're not cops here. Don't go digging around.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Huh? You got a problem with...
Not quite there yet. Push on.
Speak for yourself, buddy. I've been running this out.
They didn't see shit, man. Kids getting shot. We had 3 shootings a week.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is...
So what? What do you want?
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it.
You want to talk to her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna... If you don't, if you question her, harass her...
What is her name?
Glacia. I'm on duty. She's staying here in the whirling in rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit. I know her.
How well?
Well enough, copper.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck.
You mean Revachol? Nah, she's an immigrant.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had... Shut up, Angie. She doesn't...
Titus gives them both a look. They fall.
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we step...
All right. 2 weeks, maybe.
Here you go, boss.
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident. All...
Okay, enough. All of this is already...
What do you think I meant? Yeah, tons of it. All the song. No, we just fucked. That's all.
He's doing a good job here.
Remember what I said.
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired.
This is the police.
Come on up. The door is open.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I don't know. It is not the first closed. I don't know. The vigilantes?
It's barred from the inside. This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian. Marked red blister packs. A bright orange bottle with peptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's
Peptide. A euphemism for pharmaceutical.
The fuck are you waiting for? It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about some...
Welcome to the roof.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will. It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the...
Thank you for that, officers. Truly. Oh yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there. They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit.
I am Kim Kisoragi. I am a detective from...
Not met, per se, but I've seen him around, detective.
I am sure it has. In the time we spent together, I must have covered 30 kilometers.
And what brings this track in...
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man...
Huh. I see.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. It's like she's disappointed this wasn't about more entertaining matter.
Clausier Amondou.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese, as does her accent.
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
Wasn't the tattoo on the hanged man an Oranese map of the waterways? The thought begins to form in your head, then dissipates.
I'm 28. Something stupid. Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese.
What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they...
No. Revacholian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world. That's the natural state of the Revacholian hero.
She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault. But, of course, what seems should not...
Nothing. I do nothing with it. It's not very cool. I'm afraid you can't...
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't.
The record. So official. Yeah, it's pretty deluxe. I have no idea, officer. Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort in.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
What did you say? Oh my god. Now it's... I'm sorry. Very funky. Okay. It's a bit early in the morning for rape, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna go tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more...
It's all very organic. Her mannerisms. By they, she means...
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Pretty much.
Warning them.
I'm 89% sure. Cool.
She sincerely thinks it's very cool of you.
We partied. With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. Oh, it is.
What did you do? when you...
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. A little. The drugs were good enough.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. Oh, yes. I've had a great view.
A bitter cringe. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the...
So, she's God's mystery phone cutter.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate this. Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals...
We're not entirely convinced about that answer, but...
Thank you for making the call, miss.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can...
He had something to do with the strike. One has been...
And his role in the strike?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union members. Over drinks. A little. Yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical...
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously.
She breathes a silvery sigh of...
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Why not?
You made the right call there. I'm talking about your zero-tolerance policy toward the mania of narco. You're in the right there. Powerful stance. Yes, you're pure, unravaged by narco. Of course, it's pretty obvious you've done a lot of... No. Alcohol is a powerful anti-narco agent. 78% of people who use alcohol daily feel...
That's good to hear. Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision... What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to...
You would have caught it.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. You think so? Being candid is the best way to lie. They appear she may be trying to control the pace of the investigation.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't...
For the record, Titus Hardy did not
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz!
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn... And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fuck...
Hit you. Done.
Titus Hardy. Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you...
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a...
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me these soldiers...
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters. A mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
You don't care about evidence.
The pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth.
I won't be on your bulletin board.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen,
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shut...
Yeah, play it with your ass.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday. Yeah? What about it? You do that.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tape viscera on the man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor. He nods.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity? I know what you meant.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you so cool. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's, yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bai, badass, yeah, you know. Beneath it is just heartbreak, a pulmonary tract infection. This is the beginning of your legend. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. The compact tape player, the machine, was made in Revachol by a company called elysium. The logo, there's no fixing this one.
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix. My Kinema only comes with radio. Let's try to find a new tape player. Perhaps we should...
Hello, hello. Let me... A tape? We have boom boxes for sale that will play it. Check the shelves.
A typical Martinez street lights like this one were part of a... The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped. That one especially catches your eye. Deep gold, just make sure it works before you buy it.
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out... Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
Here's a good one, that. Whether is the Harman Welsh W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. At discount? I do...
Remember, he doesn't like music. He likes sounds. The Doorgunner Megamix is his type of tape. Certainly, it'd give you a... Careful. You can only do this once.
4 AL is offensively low. But... And here you are. Quality sound...
Police badge on which you see the photo of a man. The porter reel is just what you needed. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before then the organ starts playing, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons. Surrounded, within seconds you know this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. A click, then silence for a bit. Then, the tape stops spinning. Of course you could sing this. You could take Sad to a... Yup, they're all... And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke. The lieutenant watches you. The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to... You push. Come on, sit.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier the Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real... I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel.
Corti could be short for Cortenar, one of the other a village on the Samaran Isola in South Safre.
The South Safre conflict is an ongoing proxy war between Grad and...
Who knows?
A symbol of Soldier of the Apocalypse.
End of recording. It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls. Still, I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you?
Hey, was there something you needed? No, you don't.
He tries not to look at you. You need to approach this situation logically. Ask him why he has the PA system installed if you can't use it.
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke. It's not for bands, it's for clients. Some clients. Ha! Well, we don't have it.
He's lying. But whatever, you don't really need his... The man in the vest and the violet...
Fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing.
The stage is all set up for you. You feel a little
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an... Hands? Where do you put your hands?
I can see that.
Go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Sanson, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there, down through the mist there, towards the Seven Sisters, towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now you're all alone. None of this matters. At all.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts. A lump's in your throat suddenly. Do you hear that? It's the most...
Hey, was there something you needed?
There's no way a pawn shop... You stare.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can... A tape? We have boom boxes for sale that will play it.
The boombox is one. Just make sure it works before you buy.
Absolutely.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
The stuff I...
Maybe.
Sorry, man. Is the Harmon Welsh W a dip?
Remember, careful. You can only do
4 a.m. And here you are.
The porter reel is you press the large button marked commencer, then the telling you within a click, then side. Of course you yep. And the B side of the tape contains the instrument. The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. The porter reel. You push.
The harbor.
The lieutenant presses the button.
End of recording. It seemed authentic enough. Still. It seemed authentic enough. Still. A village.
The south side.
Who knows?
A symbol.
I think we've...
Hey, was there... No, you don't.
He tries. You need to approach this situation logically. Ask him why he has the PA system
The whirling doesn't need more sad style. It's for the... It's... A lot of people got killed because some arse... It's not for bands. Ha!
He's lying. But whatever. You... The man...
Fine, fine. Climb on the...
The stage. You feel a little dizzy.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
I would often go there. To the tiny church there. The smallest church in San. Though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there. Down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often often stay there. In that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go. A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you. The microphone amplifies your voice in an uncomfortable manner.
Good, good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone.
Last words?
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
She puts her coffee cup down.
Did he? I never said he would.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
Where
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased.
does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
The phrase was used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? He liked the way it sounded when he said it. He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything. No, I'm pretty sure he did all those things, and then had to internalize them to keep on living.
She's quite observant about the human character, trained to observe, even.
People who go to university know how to use words like internal.
There's more to this. She has an index in her head of pathologies and how to explain.
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor. We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the few.
What kind of man was he? Before you go...
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Like, for example...
Actually,
a nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page. Everything left to be clarified is in the column on the left.
In Oranje, officer.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs. Oranje?
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was Occidental, not Mondial. I'll update the form.
Her eyes follow you.
He was 42.
42? Are you
He had many scars that made him appear old. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny
Looks like you were right, officer.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die. The young woman looks at you, then...
Blue. Light blue. They were like... Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly.
He had a combat wound?
Yes. Severe.
Ah, yes.
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. Oh, that. It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. How? Imagine him lying in bed.
Is this Oranese lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Oranese lit. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest, and the woman goes like, "What was this?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So and so it goes. Star after... Oh, yeah. No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell...
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And another... Change of topic, perhaps? Is the Union communist? They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say.
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more. Wait, stop. That man, bloated below the damage, the weeks of decomposition. How old are you? That's where this is going. You could ask either one of them.
Huh.
She's buying time to formulate the best answer.
I don't know. 41? 45? What am I supposed to say? What's the most boring age a human...
You're not.
Sure he is. You know?
Yes, but for him, that number is 56.
Wait. This requires scientific to the laboratory.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? And?
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets. Ready for an up.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was
funny. No good goddamn.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Alright. All fucking righty then.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of...
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect.
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Yeah, maybe. That is a possibility. Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head. Handled him? She got into some...
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by...
I ask for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma. Yeah, I already told you. We fucking hang.
There's less gusto in his voice now. They're confused. This is growing...
Oh, come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood.
You know what? I am tired. Next time you see her, tell her. Titus said, "Fuck on!" That lying scamming. Yeah. What is this quiet funeral shit?
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not...
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be. Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know, but you know someone who might. Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Just remember, it's about more than Claudia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Bring that up one more time, and you won't...
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
We didn't light him on fire. No one pissed.
That's it. That's the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either he's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm too old for a shot like that now.
Suddenly, there's an awful ringing in your ears. To your right, you sense the air. You only manage to perform one more movement. More dead cops. Set.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? Smart boy. You go do that.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
She put...
Did...
She doesn't care.
It's interesting.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse stuff? Yeah.
A memory...
Did he say whores a lot? He liked the... He wasn't actually there. He didn't...
Yes.
Oh, no.
She's quite observant about the human.
People who could...
There's more to this. She has an index in her head of pathologies and how to
Running joke. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Khohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut. All... We're all scraping...
Did he tell you?
No.
What kind?
Thank you for clear.
She takes a very small sip.
Like for...
Actually...
A nickname?
I guess.
Leylist. We have a few...
The young... Everything left.
In the...
Leylist. Ranier.
You were almost...
Yes.
Did that...
No.
Sex.
He was...
42?
He had many. We even said...
Looks like you were...
Points are good. The young woman looks at...
Blue.
He had a combat.
Yes.
Ah.
It was light brown. Oh. That. Sure. Services. How?
Is
He's smoking and drinking. And the woman goes... And he said... And so it goes. Oh, yeah. No.
Go on.
He was a... He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed... It is when you're high. Is there...
I think she's just...
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself. Wait. Below, how old? You could ask either one of them.
Huh.
She's...
I don't...
You're not.
Sure he is.
Yes.
Wait. This requires to the lab...
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? And?
He tenses immediately. Chest tightened. That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fun?
Yes.
Funny.
Seems like...
Right.
Please try...
This is just...
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix...
I asked for your opinion.
But she did.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Why? Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Already.
There's less... They're confused.
Come on.
You know, next time, that lie.
Yeah. What is?
Why do we make it 100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get convinced, but you know someone who might. Fat Angus. Just remember, it's about more than
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Yeah, we liked it.
It wasn't for your fucking entertainment.
They kill you because they think it's funny.
We didn't let him.
That's it.
Officer.
Firearm. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. The lieutenant has put down what? What does that mean?
No. I'm not gonna do it. I'm too old for a shot like that now.
Too late. To your right, you only make more dead.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? And?
He tenses immediately.
That
That fucker wasn't aimed at you.
fucking fuckity fucker. And what?
Yes.
Funny.
Seems like...
Please try...
This is just...
You don't have to say everything.
I asked for your opinion.
But she did.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Why?
Success. They
Already.
There's less gut. They
Come on.
You know, next time. Nah. Yeah. What is?
What do we make?
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop.
The window might be closing. The more beers that Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? And
he tenses immediately. That
fucking fuckity fucker.
Yes.
Fun.
Seems like
right.
Please.
This is just.
You don't have to say everything out loud.
I asked for you.
But she did.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Why?
Success. They admit.
Already.
There's less gut. They confuse.
Come on.
You know. Next. Nah. Yeah. What is?
What do we make?
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria.
The window might be closing. The more beers convince Titus he's big, but you know someone who fatter. Just remember, it's about more.
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you.
Goddamn right. Fuck you.
There we go. Don't come to the Wild North if you are not white enough.
It wasn't that.
That's it.
Officer.
Firearm. He's onto you. He knows the lieutenant. What? What the lieutenant? What? What does that mean?
We didn't kill.
Shut up, Angus.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in.
Does he? His closed fist.
Angie, where's you?
I left it home. I can't get.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless.
Lizzie, your help.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions. He nods.
You hang the corpse to cover.
We're not sure.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue moss. Body.
Cause the girls asked us to.
Girls plural. There's a
Did she keep?
Cop, I have no idea. The Clausia came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug up. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room.
Good analogy, Bob.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead.
He means they'd been...
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged. Nah, he's...
Tibbs. That's short for...
Yeah.
Bet their father's name, Atticus Hardy. Lucretia Hardy would be their sister.
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. They can't show up on police radar kind. They're powerful, connected to the Moore Lantern. She's clearly afraid for her life.
That's all he knows.
And why would you help someone like that?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. Not yet. Just some ideas. I'm thinking someone's path.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Clausia.
I like that. Been thinking the same.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics.
These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still. This guy's not as dumb as he looks.
In a manner.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the...
That's right. It was her idea to hang him.
The big guy. The blonde. Shut...
I'll see it again. All the Hardy boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway. Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia, you. Me too.
The lieutenant gives a smile. Only
You do that. She, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be...
We'll take that into account.
the old woman still. She keeps humming.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Show me your hands. This is the pace. Show me your hands.
Scavenged. Battery-powered police. Her hand is trembling from some...
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
This is bad. Getting a weapon back is the priority. We can't have an unhinged civilian running around with a gun.
Comply, or I will lie you the fuck up.
eyes bulge.
I am the police. Don't move. Don't. Suspect is on the loose. That one extra.
Be careful, detective.
The situation, you have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
It's the goddamn police, shitbag. Cut the pavement. You're under arrest.
Alright, here's how we do it. As soon as... No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all 3 barrels, red and blue light shining through.
Huh? My God, I think you're right.
What? This isn't police issue. Police weapons have police guns. Always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me?
Grab the gun, right now. This might be your own...
No one ever can.
This limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to...
I don't think there's any need for that. In her, we could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family. Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry. But I think we are done here.
Please?
Reflex to what? Being left alone. She stands motionless. The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic. Is one of those things, but she doesn't even flinch.
Oh, is that yours?
The lieutenant nods. The old woman doesn't react.
Hi again. So, and? What happened? Oh, man. The crab man, you mean? Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church? What do you mean? No matter. Yeah.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hi- I guess it's not a mess. Everyone is... Maybe. But she's in there somewhere. Has to be. He's a quiet man. Mostly communicates through music. And by being a master of ceremonies. Well, he's just kind of... Yeah, sometimes. When I, stumble and...
The man's smile, I get it. He's a puzzle.
Oh, yeah. That's a...
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
You know, of Meteo. Concerning Meteo. Come to think of it, I've never really looked at... Yes? Yes. What? Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. Oh, it's the one they...
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that he nods enthusiastically. No doubt, a little. A number of things don't. How about gather around, kids?
What things? I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing. I'm sorry, but there is no lab equipment and no drug ingredient. And of all cellular-based life. What do you mean, friend? It's a one-speaker system. It's monodic...
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely...
No shit. That's... Come on, that's... I meant to say, not true. What do you mean?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
What do you mean by lenient? Okay, man. Things are just so hard for an entrepreneur.
Because we do!
We just need to
To get our foot in the door.
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting... No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the...
But the sign was way off.
Sir, you promised you'd be lenient.
This is it. Judgment time.
We can continue on an amiable path, right? As always...
It's you again. What is it? What's that, copper? You want us...
You're local law enforcement, aren't you?
Yeah. God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this.
Hey, wasn't Everett's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about...
Yeah. I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig. You're fucking with me.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. He watches you melt down stoically. Nothing you cop gives up the detective genre for social...
It's you again. What is it?
Your look...
Yeah, God.
Hey.
Yeah. No? Well.
No. They totally said what it was.
I don't remember. I was fucked.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Auntie LaPlante, we always called her.
Marianne, amigo.
Be anything else you wanted to know? Was? Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years.
Us kids?
Get wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, she...
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig? No, I didn't.
Yeah, Carl. That's some pretty fucking weird shit to say. The pigs level weird. But no problemo.
Sure enough, we're the...
Ace is low. For the rest of the world, the ace...
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you, and
I understand.
just like that, no resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
I know. For what it's worth,
This is good. Clear the air. Shush.
Why did you waste our time then?
because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit. You're right. You answer to the coalition government, and by
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, a grand expanse of water reaches over the bay, the Pearl, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje, the old...
you share a database with them. You send people to their just business, but bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for... Well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder...
Fucked? People after her? Moral intern people? Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator. Idiot? She's nothing of the sort.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the...
Her jaw is clenched.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear...
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie.
We were there. To get... Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through.
A great pain moved.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top. He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She looks down with a wince. She throws it.
What time was this? When did it...
11:30 to 12:15. I don't...
It's okay. Were you in...
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off. Much more than usual.
Did you hear or see the...
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. He was still on the floor. Slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time.
Ruby?
Ruby. You know.
The leader?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go... Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know. Take care of things.
To produce lividity.
Yes.
We completely missed the tempering. Looks like you got there in time.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by... Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. I don't know. I haven't...
We will need to take this question.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something
What? Why would I put myself through this? He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know.
All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are involved. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around, close to her hand.
No. I specifically asked him not to carry firearms when he was with me. He only had his stupid armor. Like what? When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear. Last week, Angus and Titus's...
You should have a look at that window. Reconstruct... Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
It's not nice.
What exactly?
Industrial espionage. I joined with a bigger company. The kind you really...
I need the names of the companies involved.
The job was Louisdouen County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Louis Cup. As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with
Lowe's Cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the...
It is. Many people lost their jobs. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit. I did. I also had a side job selling insurance. After that, I sort of, transitioned. That's the first thing that went through my head. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however...
We can't go after Loose Cap.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant.
If they want to kill me, they'll kill me. If they want to toy with me, they will. She nods. He's thinking, are we done here? Or... Who? What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately, before she further entangles you in her web of lies.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name. Not...
Okay. Okay, it's not. You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Commons, like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds.
Falsified.
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer.
Why would they do it?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd... West of the boardwalk, in the reeds. On the coast there. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. It's useless.
The lieutenant may...
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds north. It's Katarzyna Lazie.
It's a Grad name, Jimsk or Yugograd in origin. It also makes Klazia almost an alacronym for Katarzyna Alazia.
My parents were Zhemsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oranese. It was a sentimental thing. I wanted to be more...
A nickname.
A teenage boy. 1,000,000 years ago.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. There was an older woman on the other end.
That is the... Anyone could know that, sire. By looking...
What time did you make...
Thursday night.
It checks out.
But I know the time of the call, too. I know I have not been 100% truthful with you, officers. But I am now.
There may be grounds here.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's slowly. You are. This is not the end of this.
Lies.
Yes, we demand she be... She slowly. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the golden light melts away into the blue, two-hearted spot. Like the witness said, the man is neat. The man looks directly at the woman. The shots from the roof outside, location A prime. The man does not know the bullet has. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions. There could have been. Then the rain and slush in 72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle. Also, the lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. Point X would contradict the none that you've found thus far. That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a great. You would need a map for that. A map of Mart.
The bookstore. They have maps. You're thinking, what if the shot didn't come from the roof, right? Good. We should come back with the map and compare the land.
The same two.
Yes?
The bed is still cold. It's not easy, but your bones are so tired from what feel like...
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark.
Recorded in you. Forever.
On and on it goes. For untold.
Behold, there are millions of them.
It's the world, Harry boy. And your mate. You can never forget this shit.
Beautiful.
You're the son of the world again. Harristar.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you?
It's too late. You're not made of nothing anymore. You're something now, Harry.
For the money, for Revacon.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it out. There he goes.
He's got no idea.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm.
Do it for the picture puzzle. You were right, brother. Back there, in your sleep, all the weak-willed delinquents dilly-dat. But you did. Not with words, but you did. No, brother. Forget about it. I will send you back to the time when the sun had not yet vanished, when it was still setting into the sea.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Yes, it's a hot. As if waiting for some kind of reaction.
Yes? What is it? That was pretty good.
Whoa. How does she know your name?
Huh, that was... Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Horrible.
Jean, he's not...
She actually did.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
And you look like you don't bathe, on principle.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay? Yes, I called you by your name. God, everybody knows your name. Please go finish your investigation. It means I'm a patrol officer, sir.
What was with that, sir?
Well,
Cut the shit. Every second you stand here running your mouth...
It's you again. What is it? Why? Sounds like you want to push this steaming pile of... Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral...
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how...
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have...
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly
a sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is...
Because she was here. All night. He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12...
Yeah, with us. Drinking. Near the stage there.
No.
That's a lie.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment.
This complex
just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she...
He's been through it. All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
Why not? You can't draw, maybe, from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with 72%.
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
No, you can't. I know what you did here on the weekend. People dog.
Those numbers were an act.
Yeah, and they don't put her on the roof either.
I've seen the winch.
Kidding?
Let's go with that. Nah, the only way up there is... We've only been thinking of... There you go. Tatted on.
No, but...
It's just two doors.
What if they're connected by the winch, Eugene? If they're connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up.
Yes, she could. Tell you one thing. I liked how that goddamn winch came up again. Firmly. Try. And even then, our route doesn't put...
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her. Just don't contradict yourself. But what if you miss interesting information that way? The choice is ultimately yours. But...
That looks antique. A Bell McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get...
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. All...
God damn it. We need to...
Okay. I see your point. There...
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
You lost your gun?
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder? Sure.
Stop thinking
this way.
I don't...
nous, compatriotes.
Is this about the questions again?
A colorful display of there, in that dark. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various. You see several packaged raincoats. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need. The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to goodness. You were all. Everything is on the shelves. Everything is on the shelves.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved. A small mountain of colorful board. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks, featuring an extremely muscular sword. A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eyes stop. Your hand reaches toward a book with between the throne. The display rack before you is burnt. Shelves filled to the brim with the plaque on the shelf. You will attain a place on this shelf. Browsing through all the. Suddenly, a particularly odd high-speed next to.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to rush you. I would say.
Shelves full of biographies of. This bookstore is not amidst the point of it serves wholeness. When it's up to you, the book, there's even a chapter on the
Hum, I can't have you end up.
Several maps have been attached. The maps.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
The north coast to the east, Huron. It's so small. This large ozone, Lauren, disintegrating. You can. 850. The ocean, you have little. Perhaps they are.
I'm sorry, officer. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That old thing, from when some.
The place does not.
They didn't get that far.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to your finger moves through the various streets, finally coming to a halt on.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
The dented yellow mailbox. The same two neon lit. According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle. B prime for boardwalk, B double. 700 meters away. The likeliest of 1.2 kilometers away. 1 kilometer away. And the shot would have been a small miracle.
From where, precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the like? Okay, well, we should see if there is gun. It would be the diligent thing to do.
Two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman having sex. A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside. The worn map features the patchwork grid.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right? Cool. Now, got the 20 real? Good.
You know, there might be other places to sleep on this.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
If I were a real skull now, I'd
a snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy.
Yeah, tribal
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage.
It's just theoretical work, Copper.
Skulls. Now there's a strong organizational...
I can tell you who we're not.
Which is not to say that the skulls...
The part of this presentation...
Okay then, let's...
You don't know?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
The Skulls are the most vicious gang of the
Besmatine, or the best...
The nastiest bunch.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all...
They usually occupy the burnt-out...
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom light's a wretched aggressive.
There's nothing else.
Waves are beginning to die down.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with waves? But until that happens...
Our tenant, the policeman.
The scruffy-haired little...
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't...
Can't believe...
What do you see?
That's...
If I were... Yeah.
Skull. There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and
a tragedy.
Whoever, Red Astra, you see, it's no... An old door, worn by elements. God.
From here to the whirling.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper?
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in red. It's not possible to climb that ladder, to warm his hand. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from.
Waves are beginning to...
Why does she care about the waves so much? Of course. Question time. Two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman having sex. 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these. Indeed, there was no evidence. 1 kilometer away, and unlike the shot would have been a small. 700 meters away, the likeliest of the... too. A metal and plastic.
That over there.
Ooh, hidden things. You lift the boy out of the water without much effort. It's not tied to anything. The cord's dangling from... There's something in there. A shot glass is...
Well done. We still got here too late. There's nothing of use. I have no idea. Or think we do. This is a small loose end, either way. Not important, I hope. In my experience, cryptid...
You could ask the miss what she thinks.
Oh, hey, Way. There's coffee.
Coffee in the back. Something familiar about that.
Un cangrejo?
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved...
Sure am. Now I use...
All right. Let's consider the con...
It's all just for the mother, man. I can't leave my post here. This is a special plate. I circled it. No, no, no. She is a cavity in the dark. I will be...
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory. I ain't from no
Marietti, he lost his cool there for a moment.
Hard to say. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. I think they were.
They look pretty dapper, actually.
It's not like that.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you. To his very own self.
I heard that before, Way. I know it will take...
The sinewy figure, Link.
Police raid.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Oh,
it looks like he truly doesn't.
The ones in the tent outside? Right? I see. Why not? Might even be nice to have some company.
The mother of humanism stands above you. Oppression.
Hello again. I did, and I'm sorry.
This is why.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. Okay, may I ask? Oh, right.
The young man.
This is hardcore. It's hardcore! Skibberdy. Hi again. So, yes? What's the deal? But do let us know if something changes in the church. Yes. What?
He nods, enthusiastic.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with...
Come to think of it, yes. As always, we'll be...
So you had a talk with Andre. It's good you talked to Andre first. Yeah. Got my suck at social. A sticker.
Interesting. He wants you to describe it. The...
Good. What did you want to know? Simplicity. Well, the sticker, the clothes, the music. Yes, but that's what makes it an achievement. Well, I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for? Nah, you heard me. Weird stuff. Wires going into water.
The People's Republic of Samara.
Most of it psionic powers, pale-related diseases, the hardcore. I can see that.
Hi again. So, yes? What's the... But do let us know if something changes in the church. Yes. What? Yeah. Good. Yes. What?
He nods enthusiastically.
As always.
Hello again.
The machine's keyboard, the speak.
Good morning, good.
Let's look around. Maybe he knows something.
No.
A hint system is...
I'm afraid we are...
No. Still, no. Receive. Votre accident. Good.
Let's look around. Maybe he knows something.
Received. Votre accident. Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross. Another filament memory. Press play. Nothing happened. The speaker...
Good morning. Votre accident ensemble. Goodbye.
The machine's key...
Oh, hey, wait.
Coffee in the back. Something familiar.
Too many times...
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information.
Don't sweat it, Vato. The past... What you think of that? I think we're done here, essay.
That was, however...
The machine's keyboard is still the speaker.
Good morning. Votre accident ensemble. Good. Good. Votre accident is there. Good. Thank you. Please repeat. I have...
Sabrine.
Anything else I can help you with? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard. The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting. The mother of humanism stands. A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. Unknown, a motor carriage. The escutcheon on her throne said, small figures. below both women, and then after love. Could these words be the
Death. This exaltation is justice, union, prudence, and force. Eyes cool.
the mother of the mother of human? The machines keep the speak.
Good morning, Fortress. Good, thank you.
Saint-Brune.
Anything else? Good.
The machine's keyboard. The printer prints out a long text doc. The first entry. Arrived, Lieutenant.
4th of February. Our case?
6th. What was that about?
I doubt that nothing's...
Then why 7th of February?
Why would anyone...
8th. But at least I just have to find out.
Seems something... I think these people...
12th.
The strike. Keep reading.
25th.
Is she talking?
28th.
The pillar.
The lieutenant. March. Fortunately, that disco.
The girl on the eye?
March 5th.
I knew it was...
No. March 5th. You read a strange reader. Make straight for the radio computer.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RC.
You won't find any answers from here. It's just me and...
We should talk to her.
What is it? No, you just printed out... Yes.
She doesn't seem surprised to be...
I am so... If you're not here to...
Did she say that still doesn't answer what she's doing?
No. Yes. No. You're right. I brought them here. This... I used the 8... Mm-hmm. Yes. You really don't know... All right. Well. On the... It's all a...
Like love.
I guess it... But it's not... Anyway. I'm work... Could you... They are connected...
Short and
Great. You really like the... I'm looking...
Wait. She's looking... The lieutenant raises his brow.
Yes, that's what led me here. Exactly. What do you...
Easy. You measure...
I don't know. Exact. But honestly, it's not progress. Somewhere... There's this...
The pillar...
Maybe. I know. No, I don't. Because it's... And I don't have a... Crate. Thanks. The swallow, you mean? What a... Crate. What?
I bet she...
Yeah, maybe I'd... This is about those speed freaks. Take a guess, why don't you? Bingo!
Now this house of work...
Yeah, so that's settled. Great. Yes, what is it?
Why does art inspire you so much? Excellent. In short, have you looked at, of course, only the most... Yes, you seek substance. No vap exactly. Go ahead and provide...
Hi again. So, how are things going? He's a quiet man, you know.
Interesting.
Yes. Yes. A programmer? What a pit. A shame. Unity! And you can't just evict her? Hell yeah. No noise. If that's okay. The line? At least. Yeah. He can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer? Does she like Nordic dance music?
Egghead.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay.
Oh, man! For me, I mean, Nordic music is great and all, but drugs, they make you feel really good. When did you last feel really, really good? Pull out that stick, lawman. You'd absolutely love...
Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, anything. I don't want to make...
Easy.
What? No. All right. Bring me the game. No.
In his defense...
Okay, but still, it's a backup of...
She's making...
The backup, it's...
Hold on. If it's...
Oh, God.
Basement.
And no. We clear? Yeah, that's the one. That's her name, I believe. Good. In the...
But you've been to the fridge and it was...
Wait. And Zoisa, like it would have made a difference. And the head...
Valley of 1,000 Heads.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just... The bookstore lady hates me. Says, of course, because she's from Martinez. And people from... No.
The lieutenant...
Once I came in one morning... Thanks. And here's my Falsund multitool. You...
This orange machine is... Only the black cable is... The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice. This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. Turning the crank feels you slip your...
Didn't so now.
Equip the multi-tool by going to the...
This orange machine is buzzing. Ice squeaks beneath it. Unplugging the ice cream maker will allow it to defrost. As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves, the hardened, you really do feel more confident. 2. This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a... This orange machine... This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked...